Hello everyone, my name is Bill Spata, CEO of DevTeamSix.
I'm Eric Andersen, CTO.
And we are here today to talk to you about the PYE ecosystem. One of the more important pieces we're going to do today is walk you through how the innovative rewards part of the PYE ecosystem works.
Absolutely.
Now, a lot of people are wondering, where do we find this? How do we get there? You could check out information on PYE.net, PYE.net. You can also see a lot of the innovative rewards, where they're earned, how they're earned, all the current stats on them is located on PYSwap.com under Earn, the Earn tab at the top. So as we get started, I'm going to walk you through. I actually have it all in front of me. It is very comprehensive. There's a lot of pieces here, a lot of moving parts. So we're going to walk through it. I will read it verbatim because I don't want to miss any accurate details to make sure that we get you the thorough, full information that is necessary for you to understand how it works and how the holders can engage with the system. So that being said, we will start with the legacy token holder benefits.
Gotta love that.
Those are legacy token holders in the PYE ecosystem, are the holders of the BSC or Binance Smart Chain PYE tokens. Okay, so anybody who owns a PYE BSC chain token is entitled to the following. PYE legacy token holders will be allocated 20% of the total supply of all new PYE token releases for new blockchains supported by PySwap. So PySwap will add the Ethereum chain, the Cardano chain, the Solana chain. It'll get into Polygon. It'll get into Avalanche. It'll continue down the road of continuously adding each chain. Well, in order for the ecosystem to exist in these chains, it needs to also have the native token for the project on that chain. So the releases will happen where the remaining supply of the new PYE token, outside of the 20% that gets allocated to legacy holders on each chain, will be then sold in a pre-sale, and 80% of the funds will go to the liquidity pool. You absolutely need a liquidity pool to start any sort of new tokens. So those tokens for PYE that will live on those other chains, there will be a liquidity pool for them on PySwap.
And we're not talking huge liquidity pools here. We're not talking huge pre-sales.
No.
We're talking enough of a pre-sale in order to get a good liquidity pool for trading.
Yeah. Hundreds, maybe mid 100 to upwards of 750 of BNB or equivalent value in ETH or something like that. Yeah. Just enough to really fill the pool. Give it a healthy enough pool. We do know the ratio of pool to market cap, so we are going to plan based on that. Usually it's 10 percentile, usually upwards of 15. It could go as low as 7. It really just depends on the project, but we've seen anything that goes or exceeds that number sometimes becomes very difficult for the health of the project. So
hard to move.
We'll fit it right in that little sweet spot and make sure that it's done right.
Yeah.
The next step piece that we're going to talk about with the reward system is the staking for rewards.
The fun stuff.
This is the fun stuff. This is where it gets very strategic.
Sure.
A lot of people, we've done this and seen this in person already.
A lot of different strategies.
A lot of different strategies, a lot of different engagement. This is something that we are very, very proud of and we feel has been well thought through. The execution on this reward system has been proven. It's got proof of concept. It is not something that we are planning to just put out there and test. We are actually utilizing a very similar system across all PYE ecosystem projects that are going on. So be very familiarized with this because I think you'll be very, very confident in how it works when you get through and understand the pieces. So staking for rewards, you will be able to stake the PYE token to earn Apple.
Right.
You will then earn Apple token at the variable APR.
Right.
Which will be in the pool. In that pool, also credited to that pool, which is very exciting for everybody in the actual PYE project.
Yeah.
40% of net earnings of PySwap and Pi charts. Now people are going, wait a minute, what about Pi Wallet?
Right.
Pi Wallet is powered by Pi Swap, so that we're in the same understanding of what that means. So there really is no reason to identify Pi Wallet here because it all kind of flows through Pi Swap. The 40% of net earnings from Pi Swap and Pi charts will be donated to this pool for stakers to earn additional BNB rewards inside the pool.
Right.
So people wonder, well, what does that mean? Well, that means that 40% of net revenue from those two platforms gets donated to the pool.
It's unheard of, Bill.
It is unheard of. So Pi To Earn Apple pool is going to be the catch pool for the 40% benefit of net revenue to the holders of Pi.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So then you've got Apple Stake to Earn Cherry. You're going to earn Cherry tokens at the variable APR rate by staking Apple token to this pool.
Right.
The next pool that will be available is Cherry Stake to Earn Pi.
All right.
Earn Pi token at the variable APR.
So it's a full circle.
Correct. It's a full circle. What we also call Circle of Pi.
Circle of Pi.
Very excited about Circle of Pi. We've done and ran many numbers and lots of tests and weights and different formulas. And Circle of Pi always is the win in the end. It never fails. It's never given us any other output in terms of the result.
Yeah.
It even getting in and out and running all these various simulations, it still comes out where Circle of Pi is the biggest weight win in the end.
I personally like it.
I do too. Most advantageous way to build weight in the Pi ecosystem is to stake Pi to earn Apple, Apple to earn Cherry, Cherry to earn Pi, and then all over again.
Just follow
This
the circle.
is called the Circle of Pi.
You got it.
Those of you that weren't entirely sure what that meant. Now we're going to get into Apple. We're going to talk a little bit about tokenomics, application, utilities. It is a rewards token. It is used in the Pi ecosystem for multiple utilities and applications. So tokenomics first. Apple will have an unlimited supply. There will be...
But that doesn't mean it's going to be crazy.
No. So the burning aspects, which
Yes.
we had in proof of concept, we didn't actually see those come to life yet because
Not fully.
those pieces of the puzzle, which we'll get into here in a minute,
Right.
They were not necessarily live yet. So a lot of Apple burning will take place, much like a lot of cherry burning will take place.
Yeah.
So unlimited supply, there will be 2% on a buyback fee. Now that is to buy back the token on the market so that it continues to add liquidity into the market itself as we go. There's a 2% in development/marketing fee.
Right.
In order for us to be able to build sustainability, we do absolutely plan on marketing Apple. We do plan on putting it out there in different channels to attract more people into the ecosystem. So it is another rewards token, but it is also a marketing tool. 10% fee will be on cells only, but will be taken in the native token of Apple, and then will automatically burn.
That's right.
So there will be only that fee. So it'll be 4% on the buy side and 14% on the sell side.
That's right.
It will actually incentivize holders for many reasons, but many reasons to utilize the token for its applications and its utilities, because there is no fees when it is utilized in those senses. There will not be a 4% or 5 or 14%. There's no fees when it comes to how it's applied, okay, in the ecosystem. So that brings us to the application/utilities. You can obviously stake Apple to earn Cherry. The only way to get the Cherry token is by staking Apple, so we're clear. There is no other way besides buying it on the open market secondhand. So that is something to keep in mind if you are really seeing why Cherry token is such a big piece of the ecosystem in the future. It will be the official currency of the Pi NFT marketplace on PiSwap. It will be used to buy additional NFT game pieces for NFT staking game. Also will be the official currency of the Pi NFT series once Gen 1 has been minted. It will only be mintable with Apple token. So we're clear on that. People will only be able to gain additional pieces to earn additional rewards in the staking game, and other pieces that we do as we build out the pie shop in the game and the multiverse game, as well as other pieces that are coming as well. You'll see that on the roadmap soon. It will be also the official currency of PieSwap Lottery.
Right.
The lottery. So it is very important you understand that. It will be the official currency of the lottery. It is something that we do believe with Apple token. It is something that there is more utility coming. We are using, and there will at some point, there will be an access point that will be used from it, but we won't get into that until we're ready for that. But currently, those are the applications and utilities. Moving on now to Cherry. Cherry is a rewards token, which is the governance token of the Pi ecosystem. Cherry holders will use Cherry tokens for multiple utilities across the ecosystem. One will be access to 10% allocation of the Pi blockchain. Now, this is not the tokens on other blockchains, such as the legacy benefit.
That's right.
This is for
the actual
Pi blockchain, which will be simply called Pi.
Yep.
It'll be released later on this year. It will be essentially 10% of the total supply will be converted and allocated to the Cherry token holders. Doesn't matter how much Cherry has been minted or how much is out there when the time comes. When we take that snapshot, it will equivalent to 10% of the total supply of the actual Pi blockchain token. Okay? That being said, we will not burn Cherry tokens upon release of the blockchain. I know some people were thinking that. That is not happening. It will not be burnt. It will only be used for snapshot purposes to get total outstanding Cherry tokens to receive the proper allocation of the 10% of total supply. I also want to make sure that you understand, and we touch on this later, but the initial supply is going to be actually 10% of the blockchain. So it's actually probably about 13%. I take that back, about 13%. So about 90% of the circulating supply of the Pi blockchain when it's released will be represented by Cherry holders.
Yeah, once
Correct.
it's released.
Once it's released.
Out of the total.
And that will be POS is what's being worked on now. So it will be something that if you're one of them, you're in a really good position when it comes to the Pi blockchain moving forward. So that being said, very important for you to understand that. The next piece to this is going into, obviously the Cherry tokens will not be burned. Again, back to making sure that we just get the snapshot so that we get a 10% allocation. Just making sure you understand Cherry has a much bigger lifespan. It is a forever token. It is not something that we are planning to retire once the Pi blockchain comes out. I don't want people to get that in their heads. There will be multiple applications to it, and there's going to be a lot of choices you're going to have to make along the way with Cherry token, because there's going to be ways you can use it to burn, but you can actually gain an asset that you might see as more valuable later on down the road. So it's going to be very strategic for a lot of people. That being said, let's talk about the tokenomics. It has multiple utilities, applications throughout the lifetime of Pi ecosystem. Max 100,000 total supply. Remember that. 2% buyback fee, very similar to Apple. 2% development/marketing fee. We will be marketing the token itself as a part of building the ecosystem. And again, very similar to Apple, there will be the 10% fee on cells in the native token to burn automatically. So that means any cells, 10% of the cell will be burning Cherry tokens every single day.
All the time.
Every single day. So it's a huge win for the holders and the long-term people that see the bigger picture and the vision. And it also incentivizes you to utilize it for its application utility, which we're about to talk about, right? So Cherry can be staked to earn many other Pi ecosystem tokens. So there will be other tokens. You can earn Moonforce, you can earn Pi, you can earn Symbol, you can earn Mini Doge. It's going to have multiple pools. So it's a lot of pick your favorites, I guess you could say, if you want to use it that way. Again, Circle of Pi means you stake it to earn Pi. But again, strategies are enormous by a lot of people. And I know everybody has their different versions of what they think is best for them. So do your own research, see what you think is best for you, and obviously engage at that rate. So Cherry is obviously the access token, which is allocated 10% of the total Pi blockchain. That is something, again, back to what we said earlier, is probably the biggest at this point. We'll get into the next one here in a second, but it is probably the biggest windfall I think that anybody can get out of the Cherry token.
I agree.
The next one is Cherry will be used and burned as a currency to buy special rare NFTs for the staking game behind the Pi NFT series. What that means is there's going to be special game pieces as the multiverse game evolves, and the Pi shop, which lives inside the multiverse, as that evolves and things continue to grow. We are going to be continuously putting out exclusive NFT game pieces. The only way to access those pieces is going to be through Cherry token. It'll be the only
rare special pieces, not the standard pieces.
No, these are all uniques. These are very, very rare tokens, NFT tokens that will be used for staking in the game. Again, why are they rare? What does the rare mean? Is it just there's not many of them, or what's the cause of that? The purpose of that is the more rarity you have of a game piece that's in the game, the higher it will earn in terms of what rewards it's able to achieve. So keep that in mind. The highest you want to keep leveling up as we go, and as that game evolves, you're going to want to continue to be able to earn higher and higher. And the way to do it is obviously through holding the Cherry token. That will give you the best opportunity to be eligible to buy some of these major. They're not. You can't get them in the game. You can't get them with Apple token. You have to get them with Cherry token. So there are future pieces to this which we'll release as we go. We are planning to continue this series. This series is built around reward ecosystem parts of the Pi ecosystem, as well as the other projects as well. We are going to bring you, additionally, you're going to see Moonforce, then you'll see Mini Doge, and you'll also see our symbol reward system as well. We will walk through each and every one of them very similarly to what we just did for Apple. Very excited about this system because this system is built for sustainability. It is built for the holders in mind. It is also built for the ecosystem to flourish as time progresses. So keep that in mind. We will continue down this road. Now, just so you understand, they start this way. That doesn't mean that at some point when there is what we call ultimate volume sustainability, that doesn't mean that we don't redact a buyback, or we don't take away the fee on the development side, or we don't take away the 10% on sales, and it literally becomes a zero tokenomics token. This is how we start. It's helping base the token. It helps build confidence and long-term sustainability. And as we continue to build out the volume on PiSwap, and we continue to add farms, more liquidity comes in, all the pieces are there, and volume starts to tick up dramatically, especially once Moonforce gets going here right as we launch or relaunch the grand opening of both. We certainly do expect that we will make an adjustment at some point. It just won't be formally announced until the time is right. But those of you that are interested in the other systems, please join us again on the next episode, because we will bring you all three of the others and help you guys understand how to maximize your life, how to build yourself into the Pi ecosystem. Obviously, we all see the vision. We all know where we're going. We all know what this has got capabilities of doing. It's just understanding how to navigate it. So we're here to help. We didn't bring any real maps with us, did we?
No.
Oh, that's right. That's on your phone nowadays. We just go to Google Maps at this point. But this is what I call Pi Maps. I mean, this is really us sitting down, taking the time, to really walk through this stuff with you guys. There's so many questions, so many people wanting to know what to do, when, sir. Right?
Yes.
And at the end of the day, it's not as complicated as you think. So, guys, thank you everyone for joining us today. We appreciate you. We will be back with more. Join us soon, and we hope all is well in your life. Take care.